Good morning. Welcome to Monday. So, what's new today? Well, maybe some people consider it as good news. Trump's Truth Social stock thing opened up at like a little over $60 a share. It's down to 48 already. People are getting smart. That's a good sign, isn't it? Anything this guy touches is just going to turn to dust. There are a lot of other little stories that I have to verify because the sources are questionable, so I'm not going to bring them out today concerning things about his health and other things. So that's I gotta wait till it's proven before I say anything. What else is going on? Oh, RFK Jr. or whatever he is got a vice president and everything, and he's a candidate on an independent ticket, I believe. That's just that's called being a disruptor. Who was the guy that did that and cost some people the election? He was a big multi-billionaire, and I can't remember his name right now. But he ran as and garnered almost 20% of the vote, and that comes away from both people. And who can afford to lose votes more? Trump or Biden. This guy was never going to be president. And usually, what happens when you do this, you either become like Ralph Nader did when he ran for president. You just always show up on the ballot as a presidential candidate, but you never get any more than 1% or 2% of the vote. If you continue to run, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change it. He's not going to win. He'll get some votes simply because he's a member of the Kennedy clan. And let's see, Robert was the Attorney General, if he's part of that family. So he was a fairly decent man as far as we know. He covered up some stuff for JFK, dealing with Marilyn Monroe and what have you. But that just makes him a good brother. It doesn't make him a bad politician. What else is going on today? Not much. It's a Monday morning. People are still complaining about Trump threatening everybody. And I'm sure you'll see some stuff in the news about that. I don't know how he gets away with that. Like I said, I know that if I did it or you did it, we'd have police officers knocking on our door, Secret Service men looking up our assholes. It's just, well, they don't have to look up his asshole. They're already stuck to his ass. But that's, I just find that I don't know what the term is anymore. I think I can tell what's happening, in that Trump might win because everybody else is just sick and tired of the bullshit and doesn't want to vote. Says, why bother? And I can tell you why to bother, because if by chance he gets elected, the movies Handmaid's Tale and Orwell's 1984 will look like kindergarten tapes. This man's a complete lunatic and will destroy the government and will destroy the country. He and his little crazies, I think, like I said, though, I've been saying, I'm looking for a hero, somebody to come riding in on a white horse with a good plan, a good idea, a good personality, everything, somebody everybody likes and will listen to. Donald Trump isn't it. Can't find a horse strong enough to carry him anyhow. Fat load. I don't think Biden's it. Although I say this, I don't mean to insult Biden or anything. He's a nice guy, but I don't want a nice guy. I want a strong, good guy. I want somebody that's really it's got the kind of personality that can bring the country together. And I think some of these politicians have to learn to start talking to each other, get things done, instead of sitting around saying, well, that's a Republican idea, I'm not going to do that. That's a Democratic idea, that sucks, we're not going to do that. Well, that's a Democratic nominee, no, I don't care. If it's the best person, they're not going to, I'd rather have Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's what a Republican would say, Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene is gathering people to get rid of the Speaker of the House. Now, I think Johnson's his name. I don't pay attention to all that crap, plus the fact I can't remember it all the time. I don't know whether she's going to try and be Speaker of the House. I think she wants to be Vice President because she wants to get some of that immunity if Trump gets it, you know. She wants to be able to sit around and tell people to go, you know. But I don't know how she maintains her position. I guess there's just that many crazy people in her district, or she does get things done for her district. You know, that's how those Congress people stay in business. You know, they do favors for the right people in their district. You know, and whether the little people get screwed or not, that's not the problem. You know, just as long as the right people get what they're looking for, that's how they stay in office. All right. I'll look around. I'll pay attention to see what's going on. Maybe my wife's coming back from vacation today. She was at Disney World and everything. I saw these articles about Disney World yesterday, and I said, you know, they look such like just a bunch of crap. There's no in-depth mention of it on any of the major news networks, so I think it was probably just garbage. That's the problem, you know. That's a problem when you go through online and you start looking for news articles on politicians or places or something like that. You can find, especially on April 1st, you can find a lot of crap. You better be able to read and read in depth and understand and comprehend, and not just take it because that sounds right. What sounds right and is right are a couple of different things, you know, and that's just something we have to figure out with all this new stuff that's coming at us, you know. I'm surprised that AI does that because it's capable, because AI is basically black and white, you know. It doesn't have gray areas, but stuff that's coming out has a lot of gray areas in it, like I said. So I will look at the stories I saw this morning. If there's anything else that's coming in that's worthwhile or proves one of these stories right, I will be back and I will talk about it. In the meantime, have a great Monday. See you tomorrow.